Okay, hello. Today is Crazy Hat Day, so that's why we're having this Crazy Hat, Crazy Hair Day. Okay, so we're gonna begin with. I am helping Miss Jackson how to implement guided reading since this is her first year to implement it, and we are going to review the process of how to do the running record. So this week we are assessing them for the October month to see how they're doing on their reading level, how they've been progressing, or if they've been, staying on the same level. But there's different resources we could use. I told her we could use the ones from Reading A to Z. We could use the ones from HMH Rigby readers, or use some from your classroom library. And there is a universal running record, which is this one, that you, as you are listening to them read, you just put a check mark on that it's accurate, they read it correctly. You put an E for an error if they read it wrong, or a miscue. If they do a self-correction, they correct themselves as they're reading, you put an SC and you can still count that right as long as they correct themselves without any help or guidance. And you can also do a little check mark going back and put an R to that they repeated that word or that sentence, and that's okay. You can still count that correct. Or you can do an omission for that they just missed it. They didn't read that word at all. They just skipped it. So that would be counted wrong. Okay. So we are going to practice with, I have the book here online since I'm a connected learner, so I do view it presented online. And since we are bilingual, we teach Spanish, so I do have the actual one guided reading that I got off of HMH with actual words. So I'm gonna pretend I'm the student, and or do you want to pretend I'm the student first? Either or.
Whatever you want.
Oh, or here, you read it, and I will see how you're doing on your guided reading, okay? So, el título del cuento es Yo te ayudo, tú me ayudas, okay? Y este se trata de. So first we read the title, give them just a little quick setup of what the story is going to be about. Mercedes y su mejor amigo se ayudan el uno al otro. Lee y sabrás cómo se ayudan. ¿Lista? Trata lo mejor, tú puedes. Y, are you ready? Try your best, you can do it. Begin. Comienza.
Mercedes tiene un perro. Mercedes ayuda a su perro. Mercedes ayuda a su perro. Ella le da comida. Mercedes ayuda a su perro. Ella le da agua. Mercedes ayuda a su perro. Ella lo baña. Mercedes ayuda a su perro. Ella juega a la pelota con él. El perro ayuda a Mercedes. Ella no puede ver. El perro ve por ella. El perro ayuda a Mercedes. Él la ayuda en la escuela. Suben juntos los escalones. ayudes, ayuda a su perro. El perro la ayuda a ella. Son grandes amigos.
Muy bien, leíste muy bien. Gracias por compartir. Y, okay, so I just told her she's read very well. So here is how I did the running record. I put a check mark, you did correct, which you did. And then some of them you read by syllable, so I marked that down by separating a line between them in Spanish. And, okay, now I'm gonna read them, pretend I'm the student, and, oh, well, you can write on that one. And I'll read it from here. Are you ready?
Sure.
So, like, so you tell me, like, the title of the book and what it's gonna be about.
Hola, hoy vamos a leer un cuento y el cuento se llama Yo te ayudo, tú me ayudas. Mercedes y su mejor amigo se ayudan el uno al otro. Lee y sabrá cómo se ayudan.
Okay, ¿comienzo?
Sí.
Okay. Merce tiene perro. Merce ayuda a su perro. Merce ayuda a su perro. Él va, ella le da comida. Merce ayuda a su perro. Ella le da agua. Merce ayuda a su perro. Ella lo baña. Merce ayuda a su perro. Ella juega a la pelota con él. El perro ayuda a Merce. Ella no puede ver. El perro ve por ella. El perro ayuda a Merce. Él la ayuda en la escuela. Suben juntos los escalones. Merce ayuda a su perro. El perro la ayuda a ella. Son grandes amigos.
Good job.
Bien.
You did great.
Okay. So would you like to show me like how you mark the arrows or?
I left Merced because you did that. You just left the ES at the end of Mercedes off of every time you said her name. You skipped one word there, but you self-corrected on several. So I put those.
Awesome, I think you did it beautiful. Now, if you could write on here the arrows, count them on the side.
The errors
How many were wrong that weren't self-corrected?
that weren't self-corrected. That
Mhm.
was. So would these count? The omissions?
Yes, the omissions, those are definitely
Okay, so
incorrect.
that's 2. Or would that be 11?
It's okay, however you want to do tally marks or numerals,
I'm just telling you.
whatever helps you. I think I do tally marks too. Okay, so then you put the total arrows right here, 9. And then to find the accuracy percentage, we are going to do total words divided by total arrows. So 90 divided by 9. Let's use a calculator, because I cannot, a calculator is handy.
10%?
90
90.
divided by 9 equals
Should be 90% or 10. Yeah, I said 10.
10, okay. And then we do that. I don't do some of those. I think this is the one I usually do. So let's do total words 90 minus 9, which is what?
81.
Okay, 81. 81 divided by the total words, which are 90, right?
Times the total words. Oh, divided by total words.
Which is
times
90
100.
times
Yeah.
100 equals 90%. So circle this one. So if I fall between the 90 to 94%, this text is instructional level. So that means that you would place me in the level C.
Okay.
Because I'm not independent in it yet, but I'm not frustrated in it yet. But this is where you can guide me so I can become
Okay.
better at that level. Same like for the student, if they're fall between that range, then you keep them on that level to keep pulling them on your guided reading for the next couple of weeks until they make progress to go to the next level. Awesome. Do you have any other questions for me?
No. That's good.
Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate it. So now we know that a calculator would be handy. You can use one, I guess, one from the online, or if you have a personal one, that would help as well. But yes, and then we'll just keep writing it on track on our online one that we have for on our Excel file under first grade.
Mm-hmm.
The reading tracker, which is right here, first grade reading level tracker. That's where we keep our levels throughout the year. We do first the fall benchmark, October, then November, then the winter benchmark, then February, March, and then our spring benchmark, and go underneath your name, and that's where you will post them right there.
Okay. I need to
Awesome.
update.
Yes, awesome. And okay, well, I'll be there in your classroom later on today or tomorrow throughout the week to help you with any questions that you have. And thank you so much, and I appreciate it.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Sorry.